Thank you for listening to It's On Us podcast. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and enjoy the episode.
Grandma that's barely holding on to dear life.
The grandma was funny as fuck though.
Man, she used to talk so much shit, bro.
Yeah.
So pause. I heard that Jacob lost a bottle of Hennessy down there.
Oh,
wait, what?
My God.
No, he didn't.
You gonna,
Yeah,
you gonna take me back to this place?
He didn't broke a law and color people law.
So I
Hell
need
no.
to hear the full story right now.
Do you want to explain or me?
You explain it and then I'll follow up.
There you go.
From my point of
He
view.
didn't lost the magic juice.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's just recap. Where were we?
We were in Miami on Ocean Drive.
Okay.
On the
The
strip.
scene was amazing. Beautiful views. I'm talking about good energy. We go into this place, mind you. Food was good. We bought bottles from the place. Like, you couldn't come in with your own bottles.
What was the name of the place?
Ocean's 10.
Ocean's 10.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Ocean
Yeah.
Drive and 10.
So, boom, we got our 2 bottles. We're all having a good time. People behind me like, hey, you guys getting married? I'm getting married. Take a shot with me. Take the bottle. Give them shots. This dude looked like a fucking conehead ass security guard, bro.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He just was like, what are you doing? You can't do it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I bought these bottles. We got to put them in cups because we're about to leave. Fill one cup up. Fill the other cup up. I'm sipping the second cup. I'm like, Jacob, your birthday's at 12. Take this Henny. Happy birthday. He's like, oh, I don't want it. I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
it
well,
sounded like he left it on purpose.
do what you want to do. There's other people around who will drink Henny. Jacob takes the cup, puts all of it in the trash can.
What is wrong with you?
It had to be 3/4 full of Henny.
That's a
He
whole
just put it all in the
Henny.
trash can.
party foul vibe kill for what? It's your birthday coming
I
up.
don't think he realized it was Hennessy. All Hennessy,
no.
right?
So look.
And it's your boy's birthday. You
I
should
knew it
want to
was-
drink.
I knew it was Hennessy, but I was at the point to where I was already getting to where I did not want to throw up.
Oh, so you doing the bailout move, hoping nobody paying attention. You
Well,
just trying to dump and stay sober.
No, because I even told
I had
him.
my binoculars on you. Like, what the
I
fuck is
even
he
told
doing?
Ash, I don't want to. I don't want to throw up. I don't want to overdo it. It's the first night here.
Just carry the cup around.
That's the best night to get fucked up. The first night there.
Look, I said I don't want this here. Give it to somebody else.
You
I
just
told,
didn't want it.
I told him I didn't want it. Give this to somebody else.
But you can't even drink on your boy's birthday and just hold it.
I was already drunk.
Get more drunk.
I can only get so
You could have
drunk.
went over your limit just a little bit.
Even then, Jay, you didn't think about like giving it away like to somebody else.
But
in the
no,
party?
I looked at Ash. I said, Ash, give it to somebody else. I don't want
The
this.
policy was no liquor left behind, and you left behind.
And you told you.
This is hurting
I
my
told
feelings
you
right now.
I didn't
Sorry,
want it,
some-
but you could have said what you told me. There was people around. That would've drank it.
anything was possible. You could have did anything with it. You threw
right.
the Henny
It's
in
my
the trash
fault.
can.
It's my fault. I took
Jamie
the
tried
blame.
to tell me to throw away my Henny on our last day because I bought a fifth to myself, and I just drink it slow over the weekend, so I didn't spend too much money. On the last day, she was like, "Why don't you just get rid of it and throw it away?" I looked at her so crazy, like, one, this is my first bottle in Vegas, and two, hell no, this is
No.
Henny.
Did you get that Patron I gave you last
Yes,
day?
and it was gone
Yeah.
instantly.
See,
Did you
that's
get that
respect.
That blunt too.
Respect.
Yeah.
What you did was so disrespectful.
You gift me something, even if I don't want it, I'm going to attempt to do it or just give it
You're
to
right.
somebody else.
I'm still upset that you really just.
But
You want me to tell you how much the Henny cost though? The
I
bottles?
bet the
Let me
bottle
hear it.
at least 2.
So we
Two
got
or
what?
three,
Two?
right?
It was two fifths,
two.
or were they liters? They might have been liters,
Half liters, possibly.
half liters maybe.
half, yeah.
Okay. Everything in Miami is expensive as hell, right?
And you bought it. We bought it from the restaurant.
From the restaurant, so you can only imagine
That's even more.
that ticket for us to get our own 2 personal bottles. Let's say the bottle was like maybe 180,
I think even more than. I think it might have been like 2 or 3.
probably
Yeah.
For a bottle or for both of them?
for both. It
both.
probably was like 350 for both, maybe.
Oh, man, they waxed y'all.
We're having a good time. We're not.
No,
worried
I
about
feel
that.
you.
The
See,
cost-
I appreciate that. You ain't worried about it.
Yeah, the fucking
My
like
fault, my fault.
like a quesadilla costs like $35 there. So it's like
God,
I feel you.
so
And they had
feel you.
these giant like swimming bowls of like margaritas.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, like
those
a,
are
like a
good.
fish bowl.
Yeah, those are.
I
banging.
said, give me 3 of them right now. I guess it's supposed to be for like 8 people. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I'm like taking them. I'm taking them up
you
top
done
by
treated
myself.
24
Like,
people.
Me and him were like, this is too much.
feeling good
But
though.
we were feeling good. Really, really good.
It was
I'm so
definitely-
proud of
How
y'all.
hot was it?
It wasn't.
Nice. It was like 90.
It had like his waves though. Like it would be like hot like during the day, of course, and then at night it would cool down a little bit. Then it would get a little bit hot, but like
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too
Did it
unbearable.
rain?
A little bit. It was like sprinkling. But
even
it,
the rain is different. It was for like 15 minutes, then it went away. It was like
Yeah.
sunny out. So
That's Florida.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
it was dope though.
Any other good stories? Because that wasn't a good story. That was a very upsetting story.
I got a story.
I know not to bring you on no drinking
Yeah, what
trip.
the fuck was y'all saying about my name out there?
Oh,
So
yeah.
look,
Put some
now
respect on Gabe's name. Because you try to come at him, this guy is from Cleveland.
So
How y'all
look,
shading from Miami?
so
These
there
two.
was this guy.
These bitches. These two.
We met a fella, or he was
We-
he was vibing by himself.
He was just his own energy.
For a
He
reason.
was yes.
And I said, "Wow, this guy really like reminds me of Gabe." And I was like, "This is like Gabe's like biological father, like has to be."
Biological
Show
father.
him the picture, Jacob.
I'm loading it up.
I'm not going
Oh
for
my
it.
god.
If it look crazy, I swear I'm about to roast both of y'all.
Right,
And I'm about to
man.
be a little disrespectful.
No, you
I'm
might
telling
wanna roll up your sleeves a little bit. Yeah. I don't mind. If you go across the table, just let me know. I'll boost some shit.
And we'll share this with the podcast, with our social medias too.
His name's Steve. He's from Cleveland.
Steve from Cleveland. That's your dad, man. I don't know who your dad is. I respect the Gabes Dad, but that's his dad.
Oh, y'all disrespectful. No.
He had Budweiser. He was on the dance floor by himself. Just
He got
dancing.
a chain on his pants.
Ain't it?
No
though?
drip. I'm
Come
sorry.
on, bro. You see how I get down.
Was he wearing Jordans? He was wearing Nikes like I think he might have been wearing Jordans. Cause we saw him 2 nights in a row.
Yeah,
he was wearing. I think he might have been wearing Jordans the first.
Yeah, he was
night.
wearing Jordans the first
He's wearing
night.
jean shorts right there, my guy.
Yeah, but the first
Don't
night we saw
disrespect
him.
me like
Right.
that.
The first night we saw him, he
With
was
the
wearing
pocket
some Jordans.
chain,
With
so-
the pocket chain.
Come on, man.
Hey.
And we got another picture too, Jacob.
Get out of here.
This is Gabe. That's
Then,
Pops.
No.
I'm not going for it. I was
I'm not going for it neither.
Ain't
No.
Thank you,
Disrespectful.
bro.
No.
They
You know
figured
what?
the Jordans were like, oh yeah, that's Gabe's.
Those
Bro.
Right.
aren't even Jordans. Them look
stereotyping
like
me.
dunks.
You just stereotype. I'm not even gonna say it. I
We
ain't
ain't
even gonna
stereotyping.
say it.
Look, no. Is he not wearing? Motherfucker, he's wearing Jordans dancing right there. This is
Let
the
me
first
see.
night we've seen him.
He had on Jordan flights. I want to say.
Those are Jordans. What are those?
Jordan flights.
You can go to a gas station and get those. Like, nah, bro.
Oh no, yeah, these some Gas USA Jordans.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me get a closer look.
That's the Nook Jordans. The Nook threes.
Put it this way, and everybody in my culture gonna understand when I say this. Them Puerto Rican Jordans. I'm gonna just put it like that. It's the Hispanic Jordans.
Yeah. He not even doing a Jordan.
fucked up.
On
That's
the
why I
back, he
wanna
dancing on the back. He not even like.
You ain't stereotyping.
stretching out.
People from our city gonna get it, and it's no disrespect. And
Because
Latinos,
I am
love
Puerto
y'all.
Rican.
Love your food.
That's why I'm thinking like, dang, that's how y'all gonna just judgmentally put me there like that. Dang.
With the ponytail, with the sunglasses.
Oh, now I got a ponytail. He got a ponytail. What you mean?
Oh, look at him vibing out though.
Look at him, man.
He was just happy.
He was by himself, chilling.
He was off beat the whole time.
Nah, see, that's not me, bro. I can't stand for that. Y'all know I be on
Nah.
regular.
That's Pops, man.
That's
That ain't
Pops.
Pops.
Steve from Cleveland. That was
Shout out to
down-
Steve, man.
You're welcome.
That looked
Gabe.
like y'all long lost friend. Y'all just stumbled across them.
Terrible. So on another note, we are back recording.
We are back recording.
Yep.
So hello to all of our listeners. This is the It's On Us podcast. I go by Ash. To my right, I have Gabe,
How you doing, everybody?
Clifton,
Yo, how you doing out there?
John.
My people.
Hold up. Before you say anything
Damn,
else,
you was about to punch somebody, bro.
Right,
not
calm
Blizzard.
down. Henny Waster.
Henny Waster.
Yeah.
You got a new name now, Henny Waster.
it just went from. I was gonna proclaim my new name, and you just going.
Nope, we stripping it. Henny
Damn.
Waster.
Okay,
The
what's up?
Glizzy.
This is the Henny Waster of the 2021 Miami trip.
Don't take him on no trips.
Right.
It was one time, damn it.
That's all it
Shit.
takes. You owe me Henny, by the
I want
way.
to hear it though. What was going to be your self-proclaimed name? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He
R.I.P.
cut-
to the self-proclaimed name
I
that
couldn't
didn't even make it
I
on
couldn't even
John's
think
face is
of
my
it.
face.
I couldn't even think of it. He cut me
Plus,
off so
any name
quick.
self-proclaimed don't stick. People give you names.
You're right.
Yeah, nicknames don't happen because you say them.
It's like a baby name.
I didn't get the nickname Baby Legs because I'm short. I got that because my friends make fun of me. Okay,
Yeah.
that's just how nicknames work. I call you Archie because nobody else does it.
And you
This
look
is
like
true.
you eat at the Arch a lot. It's like I'm just fucking with you.
Or the dude from Notre Dame. I don't know.
God damn it.
Okay. All right, so
believe did that
Well,
to
we
the
also had
hen
another
dog.
guy.
Oh yeah, we gotta ask
yeah.
you about your
Right.
experimental.
How did Vegas go?
Vegas went great outside of my second flight. I thought I was honestly going to die. That dude didn't know what he was doing. Andy was tired. He was leaving as we were leaving. And the look on his face, I can tell he was spent. Spent.
Oh no.
But outside of the scary flight, everything went great. I retired from vodka. I'm going to let everybody know that now.
same. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, because what happened? On our first night, we were waiting to get food. I was taking care of her. Mind you, I've been on Henny all day, been in a great mood. Henny is That's me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was drinking some of her Tito's and
Could've been
cranberry
me
just
too.
to stay hydrated versus drinking water like an idiot. And by the time we got back to our room with our food, I was just acting a whole ass fool for real. I had to apologize to her the next day. I was like, yeah, I'm retired from vodka. It makes me mean. But for real, it makes me mean as fuck. That's all I can say. I ain't even gonna get into the details. It ain't
For
right.
sure, for sure.
But we gambled, played Baccarat. I found $140 on the floor.
Hey.
I was happy as hell about that. It made me realize that weed wasn't shit for real, because it was so hard to off the shit out there, and it's just so abundant. It's like,
Hell yeah,
for real, we
bruh.
sold our bottle because we were waiting for our plane on the last day, right? We sold our bottle within the first 10 minutes of waiting. It went like that, but I had to smoke all my weed eventually because I couldn't sell none of it. We were trying to make like a quick $40 just to gamble and make time go by. Couldn't do it. And it just hit me like, if everybody, like with weed being so abundant out here, why would you buy it off a random person when you can go right up the street and get what you want?
Exactly.
Walk into a store,
Interesting. I never
pick
thought
your
about
own
it.
flavor.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I can't wait for recreation here. But I will say this: it'll open up a new form of payments for people who do it on the side, because they'll become technically like after-hour spots, like alcohol spots out there and shit. When the dispensary closed, run the ticket you want, pretty much.
See,
I
like,
look at it.
I feel like if we were to bring that here, it's gonna be a lot more money to be spent. So like, they're already trying to crack down on the worst of the drug dealers,
Right.
opposed to the people that only sell like weed that's not looked at as bad as what it was 20 years ago.
And that was the beautiful part. Like you just said, it's not looked at as bad out there. I was literally walking in and out of the hotel with my weed. Guards was like, "Oh, you got that good on you." People in the elevator were complimenting me for
Right.
having bud. I'm like, this shit is so weird. Back, here people give you a scowl or look at you like they're
Like-
ready to call the cops. Like
Right.
barbecue. Funny.
You just, you low key appreciate it more back here now. Once you go out there and you can get it so easy,
I do appreciate
it's
it
like,
a lot more.
It's just like, man, like you can literally go down the street, get something, go down the street, get something different that they didn't have there.
What was like the cost for like a gram? Like, I don't know how much we pay, or
They,
you guys
they
are
mainly
paying.
selling eighths down there.
Oh.
They didn't really sell by
They
the
said we don't
grams.
sell grams here. We only do
What happened? It was
eighths.
like $70 or something.
Listen. Linda,
I heard a
listen.
story down there.
So
Yeah, real
let's
quick.
say a quarter for something was like $80
Down there?
down there.
That ain't bad.
That's not bad.
But everybody was selling the same strand though. They were saying it was Zaza.
Zaza.
You guys are liars.
That's
bro.
adopted from L.A. We all know that.
Is
by
it?
the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
like-
though, and it's like
Because there was guys walking past, they're like Zaza, Zaza. I'm like, what the fuck? Is
People say that up here and sell it for like 60 and eighth and stuff like.
Oh.
No.
It's supposed to be like a
upper?
upper,
Yeah,
like
it's all
top,
top
shelf.
shelf.
Like strand. But
Some people got it, some people don't. But my overall trip made me realize there's just so much more out there. There's so much different type of living to do as far as lifestyles, stuff to experience. I got caught up in walking. I walked the strip, me and her. I was proud of her. Our second day, we were trying to go to breakfast, take an hour nap, walk the strip, gamble. We ended up taking a 5-hour nap after we ate, and then from 7:30 all the way till 3:30. We walked the entire strip, and that shit was fun as fuck. And I don't know. It's just I know what I want to do next time I go out there. But if you ever go, you're gonna get caught up in a lot of the lights and stuff like that. And you're gonna look for places to eat. Found plenty of those, and I don't know, man. I want to go back. I want to do a friends trip. Like I texted most of you, we all need to do it as a group. I think one time because I already know what I want to do. I want to go out there, land, get water, get an eighth, get some sugar wax, go gamble, go eat, have a fun time.
have a good time.
That's
I was
it.
so engaged with the whole trip that I didn't even use my phone. I wasn't recording nothing. I was just like in the moment type of deal, how you're supposed to be. And, like,
Right.
I
I
guess
did. I ain't gonna lie.
we had a big group of people come.
We did.
So
There's a
like
lot of people.
for everybody to try to like just be together, it was like a challenge.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I kept seeing Shaquem off on his own adventures after.
no,
the
everybody
time.
had their own. We won't go into that.
When I seen him on a boat and y'all were somewhere else, I was like, "How the hell did Shaquem get on a boat?"
Yeah, we was on a boat party.
Hey,
Let's see.
just the whole energy down there was just different.
It was different. It was
Listen-
very appreciative, though.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you inviting us. Like I did a bunch of networking down there. It was fun.
And
He
that
did.
was
He
the-
really did.
And that was the main key. Just like go down there, new perspective, new conversations. People you're never gonna like. We now have connections to L.A. We got connections. Where else?
Who knows?
We met people from Brazil.
That's what's up.
French,
I met a
like,
guy
it was-
from Texas who's thinking about moving to Oklahoma. He raises horses and shit like that.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
pretty dope.
I met some fucking weirdo from Cleveland.
That looked like your dad.
Trying to throw shade.
You know what my dad looks like. They don't look like my
Right.
dad.
You look like that
Neither
guy
one of my
pretty
dads
much.
have hair, so.
Nah, y'all look like each other. That's
Yeah.
what he's trying to say.
Yeah, y'all look like each other.
And there was a lot of
We're gonna put a side by side.
He
up
looks
on our
like if
Instagram.
Gabe made all the wrong decisions
Thank
constantly over and over.
Hey, but he's in
Just didn't
Miami
want to-
Beach. I mean,
Yeah, that's what you would look like if you did make the wrong decisions. You're gonna be pocket chain, jean short guy down in Miami.
on
and
his
shit.
own
Team
beat all the
flights.
time.
on his own beat. On his own beat.
Team
Drinking some
flights.
Budweisers.
you. I'm fucked up.
He gonna sell all the Jordan ones. Just go to team flight. And it's gonna be over.
And speaking of team flights, that's something else I learned being out in Vegas. There's so many high-end fashion stores and like eating spots, but I'll tell you now, a lot of that shit. And no disrespect to high-end companies, I understand y'all putting a lot of time to your fashion, but that shit ugly.
Yeah, it's-
Balenciaga
He said that
shoes,
shit.
like
It's
for real,
overhyped.
like even the sock shoes I seen in person, I seen so much. Like I was like burnt out looking at it. I didn't even want to go into the store after a
Yeah.
while and shit like that. I'm
I
like, you
noticed
know
that
what?
down there too in Miami. Everybody dressed almost the same, like similar. Like it was like designer. It was really like ugly. Like if a little kid, I guess it's art, but if like a little kid basically just was like had his hands over his eyes and just like threw
And
paint.
that's what I was saying to Jamie. I was like, it looked like little kids designed these clothes, and like, and what's crazy is a lot of the Louis Vuitton and Gucci shoes look like they were made in the Middle East. No disrespect,
Yeah.
but y'all know what I'm talking about. The ones that get sold at the stores around here, at the little convenience shops
flea
and shit.
markets.
Yeah, they look just like those. I'm like, man, and these are $600.
Even the shoe,
No.
like the wide platform bottoms, and like it look like marshmallow type of deal. Like I don't know.
Because shoot, what's art is the stuff I was taking pictures of. There's a lot of art in Vegas. That stuff is beautiful. Like at the Venetian we were at, just looking up, there's just so much, from chandeliers to actual painted ceilings. That stuff was raw. And the sculptures, like even within the building, there's just like nice shit to look at. Like, what was the lifestyle down there? That's what I meant to ask y'all. Like, what's the lifestyle like? Is it laid back? What are the people like? Because I haven't been to Miami.
I
I've
feel
been
like
to
it's
Florida
fast
places.
paced down
It's
there.
fast.
It is fast paced.
Oh, I know that
Depending
for
on where you
sure.
are, it was definitely like faster pace of living. But on one end, like where we were, I guess it was kind of like it was real relaxed.
Yeah,
I
it was
guess.
like kind of like residential at that point.
Yeah.
Where we
But
was
the
in
closer you
Miami.
get towards the beach, the more you see like
I was
jet
about to say, what was
skis
the
and
beach
shit.
like?
Skyline, jet
Was it an eye
skis.
full at the beach? Because I've been to at least 3 beaches when I was down there, but I never been to Miami Beach. What was that like?
Bro,
I don't want to hear from you. You probably cummed in your pants or something.
several times.
I had, to
but
go,
it happens.
I had to go clean up in the ocean.
Several times, but it happens.
salt water all on it. It's nasty. Okay, probably burned.
But damn.
For real?
Was the
Damn.
beach clean?
Yeah. I thought it was clean.
I'll say the beach was probably clean, but Miami
Was
not clean.
Right.
That motherfucker's like a dump. I
For real?
know
Like a lot of
difference.
litter?
whole bunch of litter, bro. Tires and just trash all over the fucking
But
place.
the beach, though, the beach is nice.
The beach is nice.
No disrespect to Miami. We love
What
y'all.
about? Wait,
Just
wait.
clean up a
One
little
important question for John. Were the roads nice?
The roads were nice.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Just
roads
making
were
sure.
nice, man.
Make sure.
What's the driving like? Are people like crazy down there?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
No-
been to Miami, but I've drove on the highways. I can only tell you right now.
Well, just- you
get
just-
it or get out.
Yes, you're just going through traffic.
It
No,
reminds
no
me of
turn
like
signals.
a lot of Atlanta driving because I've
Yes,
driven
it
in
did.
Atlanta.
I'm
Those
telling
were
you,
de-
if you ain't busting 80,
We had a lift.
all the way to the side, baby.
I
And that's
personally
probably slow down there.
took a lot of lifts that
Okay.
weekend.
And John, I want to hear about the chocolate bunny you were talking to in that one picture.
Hey.
So what's the story behind that?
Oh, we gotta
Oh,
post
yeah.
that picture on our
Look,
page.
it looks like if I can recall, I know we were talking at one point, but I don't think we were talking at that particular point. It just looks like she was like licking her lips at me. I don't think she was. I don't know.
She
Okay,
said, that
John.
head clean, like the glisten.
If you look at the picture, it looks like John was saying like, I was in like Magic Mike, right? And then she was just like, for real?
Right, look like he's saying, don't start something you can't finish, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It was good conversations with them too. Like, she was so wasted too. Like, everybody
bet.
was wasted.
I bet.
Everybody. Yep.
Everybody. But yeah, it was an overall good trip. So for you guys to go, John, this was your first time seeing the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Being
that was
on a
a lot
plane.
of firsts. Yeah.
Time out. We gotta talk about your flight experience.
Man, I don't even want to talk. It's so much. It's a
What was it like?
crazy story. My first flight. All right, I'm just gonna leave it at this. I was supposed to be in Miami at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I got there at 9 p.m.
God damn.
I got in Miami at 9 p.m.
And you were supposed to be there at 9 a.m.
whole bunch of shit.
What the hell?
Shit was being delayed. I was on my flight at 6:05 a.m. and they were like, "Well, we got to deboard. We got hydraulic fluid on the floor. We found hydraulic fluid. The tires flat." I'm like, you couldn't have did this before we got here.
Man.
To this point, it was.
That shit's serious though, because our second flight, like I was saying, which was scary, it was making like cranking weird sounds, like under it was like.
Oh.
I was like, oh no. don't even sound right. And then it made it on the way down. And when we touched down on our second flight, we all jerked forward like 3 times. That like hit my head on the first one. I was like, oh no, I don't want to go.
Who'd
out
you
like
guys
this.
fly through?
United.
It
was cool.
That's what we flew through.
3 out of the 4
United.
flights were cool.
See,
That second one though, I did not want to go out sad. I thought I was about to go out sad.
Oh no. It was cool though. Actually, on my first flight, because I had to go to Minneapolis. Now, because I was supposed to have a direct flight to Miami, I had to go to fucking Minneapolis for 2 hours.
Was it cold?
Some bullshit. No, it was cool. The people there, no disrespect or all disrespect, y'all are fucking weird.
What do you mean? Like,
The
let me know.
motherfuckers in Minneapolis were weird. I
What
was,
they look like? What were they talking like? Let me hear real fast.
oh yeah.
oh yeah. I like
No,
that.
we just didn't vibe. I was trying to like talk to. I'm like, nah,
Are they pale from like all the?
Yeah. It was all raining and shit there too. I'm like,
Shit, just
we-
depressed.
We pulled in. I swear, my fucking pilot was doing one of these, like jerking us. I'm like, bro, my whole body was like, I couldn't. I was having a panic attack, low key. And the stewardess knew that it was my first flight. She came over. She was like, "You did so good, thank you." You know, I'm like, I had sunglasses on. It was like 2 p.m. I had sunglasses on, my mask. I was like about to throw up. I'm like, yeah, I guess I did all right.
Did they have a nice airport though, Minneapolis? Was it?
It was all right.
Because New York's was whack. I'm sorry.
Was it?
Sorry, New York.
Ooh.
That airport is gray, gloomy. I'm sorry. I would never fly to New York again. I don't know if I will drive to New York again. I think it is overrated. Your tax is too high. It looked depressing. Your damn airport was crowded. People are beautiful because they're all diverse and stuff like that. But otherwise, New York ain't for me. Chicago, I like that vibe. We landed in Chicago. I like the feel. It was weird. Like there was a certain energy in Chicago. It made me want to talk shit. So I kind of get it. Like why
We
they're
were in
kinda
Chicago. Chicago
strong-minded.
airport. We were there for like maybe 2 or 3 hours. People are.
Even the women look aggressive. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And then me, Jacob, Shaquem, and who was there? And Chilian.
Yeah, Chilian.
All of us. So we get to Fort Lauderdale. So now, also, I had to go to Fort Lauderdale instead of Miami. All this bullshit, bro. My flights was all fucked.
Oh,
up.
then.
I'm sorry, man.
But we dropped down in Fort Lauderdale, so we all met up. It was actually kind of good.
No,
We
we
took-
didn't meet up. It took us forever to meet up.
Yeah. We took.
It was Josh's fault.
I honestly felt like I was gonna die. Like we landed and we were waiting for we were trying to figure out like how to get to Miami. This dude just walks up to me and Jacob. He's like,
Out of nowhere.
he's like, where are you guys going? Jamaican dude. He's like, where are you guys going? We're trying to get to Miami. He's like, he's like $100 or $80. I'll take you there. Not a fucking Uber. Not a fucking just a random dude, all black. I'm like. So then we're
Nope,
like,
that's black market kidnapping shit.
well,
right there.
he was like, just you two? I'm like, no, we have 6 people. He's like, oh, more people. He's like, $100. Okay. So we all get together, and everybody's like, sure, let's do it. I'm like, we don't even know this guy. He's like, follow me to the parking garage. I'm like, oh, hell.
So chop y'all up.
He's walking all calm and shit. Before I get in the car, I snapped a picture of the license plate. I sent it to the group. I'm like, if we go missing,
This is the license plate.
it just felt all fucking wrong. I hopped in the back seat. We were in this big ass Tahoe, and we were just driving. I had the GPS up there. I'm like, I'm gonna make sure he's driving us to the right location. I look over, handprint on the window. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm like, this is all bad. And I'm like,
But
asking,
somebody could have got fucked in the back seat and the hand on the window, though. You never know.
I just had to
be
make
kidnap situation.
I was like asking him questions. I'm like, oh, you gonna take the toll road, or like what you gonna do? Like I'm trying to like follow him. I'm keeping him on. I'm like, I know what you know, but
Hell no.
He said, there's 3
CIA
possible
tactics.
routes. Let me see which way you're gonna go.
him and Chilian were in the front seat. They were dogging each
They
other.
was cracking at each other,
Yeah.
which is hilarious.
But so we made it. But damn, I was like, that's my first thing.
That was the sketchiest.
Yeah,
That was first.
He didn't want to be a blood clotter. Blood clotting.
That was sketch.
He didn't want to be on that Liam Nielsen shit.
No, so overall though, just the experience of being out of Ohio, how was that for you?
It was good. It was definitely needed, like a good reset and just a kind of different pace. So, you just don't realize until you're out of here, like how different it is.
Definitely made you feel uncomfortable, huh? So you grew up, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a Minneapolis accent.
Oh yeah.
But I definitely will say next time I go, I gotta learn some Spanish because a lot of Espanol going on. I'm like, I could try to help or.
A lot of them from Cubano, man.
It was so hard on my Google Translate trying to communicate.
I understand Spanish more than I can speak it. So
Same.
like the whole time they were talking, I'm like, okay, yeah.
Right.
Luckily, her dad was there, so he kind of like
Right.
interpreted for us. It was like, okay, well, take us to the good eating spots. Food out there is amazing, for sure. Yeah, I'm ready to just like we need to do like a friends trip for sure, and let's just go to
need
like
one.
somewhere different.
Whether it ain't even got to be Vegas or Miami again. Let's go to Colorado. We can go to California. I don't want to go to Minneapolis. No. All they got is Lake Minnetonka. So I don't want to go to Chicago. I just want to go somewhere West Coast. Like after going to the West, I just want to go somewhere West Coast. I've been to the South. Florida's cool. I do want to go to New Orleans, even though I heard Mardi Gras is like overrated at this point. Like it ain't the same as it was back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should plan a West Coast trip for sure. There's plenty to do on the West Coast.
So each year, I mean, we could start
Mm-hmm.
on my birthday. I like to go somewhere different every year. This was like the first initial like step
Jacob,
for that.
you could babysit since you like to waste shit.
Right.
You can just make sure that we don't get arrested out there. You can act like the manager.
Oh.
Have you ever seen Entourage? He can be like the dude who is on the phone and shit and calling all the time, making sure we straight.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
What are you about to say, Jacob?
Nothing. I ain't got shit to say. Wait.
Unless you want to be Turtle and drive us around.
No. Fuck yeah. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to. Okay.
I think you did.
No,
You
I
did.
didn't. Oh
Everything you explained sounded intentional.
I knew I didn't want to
Because
drink.
you were
I knew I didn't
already
wanna get
drunk and your mind was set that you didn't want to drink anymore. So
Because I
you
didn't want
said,
to get too fucked up and throw up.
that has nothing to do with anything.
Dude, you in Miami, you with your boys, they gonna take care of you, and that's just a sign that, hey, you may be over your limit, but you're
It still
fighting a
doesn't
good
justify
fight.
not giving to anybody.
Okay.
It's all right.
Whatever.
Plus, you might have had a funny story. You never know.
Right. You could have woke up floating in the ocean
On a banana boat to Cubano, man, with your new family.
with a cigar and everything.
Oh, speaking of the
With
ocean,
your new
yeah.
wife.
So John technically fell in the ocean.
I felt it.
you
I
felt
You
the
fell in the
ocean?
ocean?
Yeah, I was drunk.
Monday. It was a Monday.
Like you fell off a pier?
No, I think it was
or?
like-
It was Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Monday.
Well, we were like basically like on the beach, but like in the waves were coming up. So
Okay.
I'm like, we were kind of like walking that line. My shorts were getting kind of wet, and I just took a little tumble.
He was lit. Weren't you?
I was a little lit. We had fun though. That was fun.
We had fun. That was the ultimate thing, though. Like,
Yeah. Actually, it was kind of funny. Or not funny. It was kind of nice. It was the first time I felt I was on the beach. It was Monday. We were laying there. I was laying with Ash. We were laying.
Gay.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was
more of
Pride
us in the
Month.
group.
Leave it alone.
We were laying there, and
Shout out to Pride Month. And
shout out to
people.
Pride Month. Yep.
I had taken my shirt off. I'm laying there. I'm fucking staring at the fucking sun. I had sunglasses on, of course, but I was laying there staring at the sky, and it was the first time I think ever, in a very long time, I had no like. I was like, I took a nice deep breath out, and I didn't feel like I was gonna be I just didn't have any fear. I was just like very relaxed.
You felt invincible. You felt like
Yeah.
So
you-
being next to Ash made you feel invincible.
I was just about to say.
Really relaxed.
That's all you needed to do,
kinda.
huh?
It just felt really. It was. I guess that was kind of shitty. It happened in my fourth day there, but I definitely felt comfortable in the entire trip. But that was like the first time I felt like it was like.
Your hair got let down.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
I'm out of Ohio. I can enjoy myself.
Let down all that hair, John. Let down all that hair.
I'm not kidnapped. I'm not chopped up by random Haitians.
And,
Yeah. So that was nice.
Oh yeah.
not falling in the ocean.
So now that we know that exposure leads to expansion, yeah, that's our goal moving forward. So we're gonna network more and just really stretch our arms out and really do what we want to do.
hmm And you know what? I'm gonna say a quick line because my guy, I ain't gonna say his name. He just moved, and I'm happy for him. He moved to Florida, and he posted this line, and I really liked it. He said, "In order to have your new life, you have to sacrifice your old life." And when I read that, I was like, "Yep,
That is
spot on,
Shout out to my boy Mike.
spot on."
That is spot on. And actually, so we have Brian, one of our members here that's no longer with us in this podcast, but he's actually leaving to Boston on Thursday.
Woo woo!
And that kind of that line right there, I'm going to send that to him just because I'm not saying he's struggling with it, but this is his first time moving, and he's like
Nervous.
nervous.
Uprooting.
Yes, yeah, and you got to sacrifice your old life for sure. So,
It's, I guess just adjusting to being uncomfortable because that's new. Like you don't know anything. You have to kind of start over again.
True.
And some people need that fresh start to really get perspective on what they want to do with the rest of their life. So
I mean, it kind of goes back to when we had that one podcast and y'all asked like what legislation I would make, and it goes back to, what did I say? I think every 5 years you would have to like uproot and do something new, depending on like how deep you were in whatever work you did. Because, you know, you said his name already, Mike, but he's got a job within a week already. His kid is super happy. His family is happy. He's living next to the water. He's living his dreams. He has his motorcycles. He's happy.
Nice.
And he has family up here. He loves to travel, and he gives people who are close to him a new place to visit. So really a lot of good comes with uprooting and doing something new, you know.
It won't always be easy, but it's definitely worth it, you know. Yeah, so we can kind of go into our mental health wellness check.
Yeah, well, let's check on it. Take a quick break then. Pause this one.
Pause real quick.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to IOU Podcast, where you can reach us on Spotify, Apple, Podbean, YouTube, and our Gmail is IOUPodcast440. And this has been a great episode with my boys, and stay tuned for next week, and God bless.